What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. I'll be a curator today. Guys, more fun from our Masters of the Universe Filmation section of our museum. Having a lot of fun down here in the museum today, which is a rainy day now outside of our museum, but we're nice and warm and dry here in the museum and just hanging out, having some fun, relaxing, and enjoying our collection. And today we got another fun offering from Super 7, our Masters of the Universe robot He-Man, the robotic duplicate of He-Man. This is the fun part of Super 7, what they were doing with some of the figures. They were taking characters from some of the episodes of the cartoon, the Master of the Universe Filmation cartoon, and they were recreating them in action figure form. And this particular episode is when Man-at-Arms had created a robot He-Man to fool or trick, if you will, Skeletor. And it worked. So Super 7, which I think was a fantastic idea because I'm such a huge fan of He-Man in any version. So they created and produced that character from that episode, and the robot He-Man only had like a half-minute spot in that cartoon episode. So you could have easily forgotten about this particular character. But I'm glad Super 7 didn't. As you can see, they did a fantastic job on the likeness. He looks just like his cartoon Filmation counterpart, the robot He-Man. And we'll do a comparison for you because outside of the head sculpt, everything else is identical to the Filmation Masters of the Universe Super 7 regular He-Man. Identical. Everything but the head sculpt. The armor, weapons, shield, swords, you name it. Where's the sword? Yeah, there's the swords right under there, over there. So everything else is identical. Yes, he comes with the famed and iconic power punch. You just twist his waist and he throws a fantastic shot. As seen on TV, the card is in beautiful condition. This was a collector grade figure that I purchased from Big Bad Toy Store for an additional $2, which means that they packed this guy very carefully and they found me a fantastic example of this figure. And here's the box. Let's bring the box over here. Here's the box it came in. Here's the Master Universe Vintage Robot He-Man collector grade. And inside, he came encased in some a plastic bag. And there was another box on top of that to ship him in. So if I always look for collector grade figures for my museum collection, because as an M.I.B collector, and I know a lot of you guys are out there are M.I.B collectors, you want to make sure you're getting the best possible example of that figure, card and figure, packaging, everything. Absolutely fantastic. Guys, what do you think of our robot He-Man, Masters of the Universe He-Man Filmation figure. Do you have this guy in your collection? Are you on the fence about this figure? And what I mean by that, did Super 7 have to create this figure? Did we need another He-Man? Now, I'm biased, guys, because I mean, like I said, I'm a huge He-Man fan, so I can never get enough of He-Man. But some people aren't that big on variants, if you will. They think it's a cash grab by the toy makers, the toy companies. But you can look at it like that. And in some cases, I've seen it like that. I felt that way in some cases. But in this case, I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. We did a review and video of our golden statue He-Man. So some people were kind of on the fence about that one because it is just a gold version of He-Man. Well, this one is actually a robot version, which I think is even cooler than my gold statue He-Man. But let's bring in our regular Filmation He-Man and let you take a look at these guys side by side. Blown out look here of both of them. Everything is identical. It's our regular He-Man. He's got all his sword, everything. Beautiful head sculpt. Looks just like his Filmation counterpart. But here's the robot version. Absolutely fantastic. Guys, what do you think? Like I said, I am somewhat biased because of the fact that this is one of my favorite characters from one of my favorite cartoons. So anything that Super 7, and I believe Super 7 is not making the Filmation figures anymore. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can leave that information right underneath this video in the comment section. Your thoughts, your opinions. What more? What do you want to see us bring in more Masters of the Universe figures? We want to hear all of that. Let's move our regular He-Man out the way. Put the focus back here on our beautiful robot He-Man. Let's turn him around, actually. Get your blown out look here at the top. Here's the beautiful card art. And there's our robot He-Man coming to life. He's breaking his bounds there. There's Man-at-Arms. He's the only one that doesn't look scared. Nothing really frightens Man-at-Arms. That's what was so cool about Man-at-Arms in the cartoon. The robot He-Man kind of looks more like Frankenstein. There's Orko. And let's see what they say here. It's a robot He-Man wreaks havoc in Man-at-Arms laboratory. Gotta get him under control. Like I said, there's the directions for the power punch. Twist his waist, and he swings back with a punch. Here's all of the characters that you could get included. There's our robot He-Man. There's Teela. There's our evil warriors. They're the evil horde. Skeletor, Beastman, Hordak. You name it. Let's get you a year here. 2018. Couple years old. Guys, I am hooked on these figures. I'm gonna be adding more to our museum collection. We have much more fun on the way as well with the Masters of the Universe toy line. Stay tuned. Some big announcements coming up as well. We just hit our 2,000 subscriber, and never thought I would see 2,000 subscribers. So a lot of fun things happening here at the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum, and fun happening for you too. Guys, stay safe, stay healthy. You know the routine. God bless, and keep collecting.